When you're adding two functions together, really what you're doing is you're combining or you're adding together any of the like terms. So for example, the first function has a 3x squared. The second function has another x squared. So when I add those terms together, I end up with 4x squareds. Now I also have a 4x in the first function, but nothing to add to it in the second. Therefore, 4x plus nothing leaves me with 4x. So this would be the polynomial, or this would be the new function for f plus g of x. Let's try another one. I still want to add together f and g. I need to combine my like terms. A 2x plus a 5x in total makes 7x. I also have a constant from the first function and nothing to add to it in the second. Therefore, a positive 1 plus nothing still leaves me with a positive 1. So let's look at what happens when I have a subtraction problem now. When I have a subtraction, whatever one is being subtracted, in this case, g is being subtracted, I need to change the signs for everything in the g function. Okay, it's being subtracted, so I want to change the signs. Therefore, since g of x was a positive 3x squared, I'm now going to make it a negative 3x squared. If there were other things here, I would have to change them as well. Once I change the sign, then this just turns into an addition problem. So once I change the signs, this becomes an addition problem. In the first function, I have a negative 3x squared, and now I'm going to be adding another 3x squared. So negative 3 plus negative 3 makes negative 6x squareds. I have to do the same thing for the rest of these. I have to combine them. In f of x, I have a negative 10. I have nothing like it to combine from the second function, so negative 10x plus nothing still leaves me with a negative 10x. So let's try another one. Here, I'm still changing the sign of the g function. Subtraction means we're changing the sign. So I need to change the sign of everything in g. The first term was a negative 3x squared, so now it's going to be a positive 3x squared. We had a plus 8x, so now it becomes a minus 8x. So all we do is change the sign of everything in what's being subtracted. Looking at this function, I'm taking a negative x and combining it with the other x term. Negative x plus negative 8 in total makes negative 9x. My x squared terms, well, I only had one in g of x, so nothing plus now a positive 3x squared leaves me with a positive 3x squared. So that's what you need to do when you're adding or subtracting functions with the Desmos activity.